Break the Board Sports. It's your boy RJ Cash. Go click that like and subscribe. It's baseball on a Sunday, part one. Let's get into the slate. Rough day for us on Saturday, 0-3 here in baseball. Now, Sunday, we got the Detroit Tigers at the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox laying $1.35 plus 115 for comeback over the Tigers. 63% of the ticket count, 70% of the handle. Laying $1.35 with the Red Sox. 37% ticket count, 30% of the handle, taking the Tigers. Now, the total here at 7, and the numbers just are not matching up. 61% of the ticket count, taking 18% of the handle. 39% of the ticket count, taking 82% of the handle, going under 7 here. So, again, a lot of weird when you get low ticket count, high dollar amount, that typically signals your sharp money. So that would insinuate a lot of sharp money going to the under here. In this game between the Tigers and the Red Sox. Now, your pitching matchup for this one, Velmer Valdez is going to get the call. Southpaw, Garrett Crochet, Southpaw for the Boston Red Sox. Now, if you look at it, Tigers won on Saturday 4-1. Boston won the first game of the series 1-0. We gave out Boston in that game. Now, Valdez, he had that blimp on the radar where he gave up 8 runs, but in the other 3 starts, he's only given up 1 run, 0 runs, and 1 run. Last year, though, against the Red Sox, Valdez struggled. 6 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. If you look at Garrett Crochet, he has not been very good either as in his last start. Now, he gave up 4 runs earlier in the season, pitched the shutout first game of the year, gave up 4, a little shaky, and you were like, all right, he's getting back to form, giving up the 2 runs. And then he got bombed against the Minnesota Twins his last time out. 1 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 11 runs, 10 of them earned. Did not record a strikeout. With these 2 guys on the bump, very highly contested game. I'm just going to take a pass in this one for this game. Nothing that I'm going to bet here for that. Next game on the board, let's talk about the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, Pittsburgh here on at home, laying $1.20 plus 2 to come back on the Tampa Bay Rays. Right now, the Pittsburgh Pirates, 62% of the ticket count, 52% of the handle going their way. 38% ticket count, 48% of the handle taking the Rays. Now, 7.5 is where our total sets. A lot of love going over. 70% of the ticket count, 90% of the handle going towards the over. Now, right now on Saturday night, this game's still tied 5-5 in the 11th. Pirates won the first game of the series 5-1 here against Tampa Bay. Now, Tampa Bay is going to throw Southpaw Shane McClanahan out there. In 2 starts, he's given up 2 runs, and both of them going a little over 4 innings. He hasn't faced the Pirates since 2023. Now, the Pirates, they're going to throw old Mitch Keller out there on the bump. Right now, Keller, 2 starts, he's pitched a shutout, including his last one. Then he gave up 2 runs sandwiched in between those 2 shutouts to the Baltimore Orioles. Still got across the finish line. When I look at this, I actually lean Tampa Bay plus the money here. I kind of lean towards them, kind of like that better than I do the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ultimately, I don't have a player on the game just like the Detroit-Boston game. But again, right here at Break the Board Sports, we use stats, trends, information to help you become a better handicapper. If you would like plays, you can go to YouTube, sign up to be a member, and get entry-level capper, get you 1 play a day, make money, get you 2+ plays a day, or you can go Break the Board Sports for all plays. San Francisco Giants on the road against the Washington Nationals. Now, the Giants are laying $1.45 plus 120. Your comeback on the Nats. 69% of the ticket count, 42% of the handle is on the Giants. 31% ticket count, 58% of the handle on the plus 120 comeback of the Washington Nationals. Now, if you look at this game from Saturday when these 2 teams played, Nationals lost in 12 innings, 7-6 to the Giants. Both of these teams now 9-12. Giants have taken the first 2 games of the series 10-5 and 7-6. A lot of runs been scored in this series so far. Now, Robbie Ray in 4 starts, a shutout, and then in the other 3 starts, he gave up 2 runs in each start. Last year, he only gave up 1 run against the Nationals when he faced them. Now, Miles McCollis, he's had some issues, but his last start was his best, but it only went 3 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. But that was coming off an 11-hit, 11-run outing against the Dodgers. When I look at this, obviously I'm not big on laying juice on the word, but I think the Giants plus the $1.45 is the best way to go when you're talking about this game between the Giants and the Nationals. I know the Giants are looking for the sweep there, but I think that's the way to play this one. Kansas City Royals at the New York Yankees. Now the Yankees are laying $1.50 plus 125 is the comeback on the Royals. 8 is our total. 64% the ticket count, 80% the handle going over. 36% ticket count, 20% the handle to the under. Now when you look at the side, the Yankees are getting 87% of the ticket count, 79% the handle going their way. That's where the Royals just 13% ticket count, 21% of the handle going their way, not going to get it done. Now, the first two games of this series are went to the Yankees, 4-2 and 13-4. Now dropping the Royals to 6 straight losses and losing 8 of their last 10. They have just not been playing good baseball. You're going to get a battle of two southpaws here, though. For the Royals, Cole Reagans will look to end the streak. Now, 2 of his last 3 starts, he has pitched a shutout there. For the New York Yankees, newly acquired Ryan Weathers is going to get the call. This is going to be his 5th start. He's given up 1 run, 3 runs, 1 run, but his last start against the Angels, 5 innings, 5 hits, all of them earned. That still while striking out 10. I lean Royals plus the money here. Ultimately, I don't know if I'll get to the win. I think out of all the games so far, probably the Giants are my favorite one. Next game on the board, Cleveland Indians hosting the Baltimore Orioles. Now the Indians are laying $1.20. Even money come back on the O's. 58% of the ticket count, 41% of the handle going to the Indians. 42% ticket count, 9% of the handle on the Orioles. Now 7 is your total. 66% of the ticket count, 70% of the handle going to the over. 34% of the ticket count, 30% of the handle going to the under 7 here in this one. Now, the Orioles 10-11, Guardians 12-10. On the first game of the series, Indians won the second game of the series. So here we are, rubber match here in this one. Now the Orioles, Trevor Rogers gets the call. His first start, no runs, and then gave up 2. So he was looking solid. But his last start against Arizona, we gave out Arizona that game. He gave up 9 hits and 4 runs in just 4 2/3. Joey Cantileo, southpaw for the Guardians, will get the call. In his 4 starts, he's given up 2 runs twice and 1 run twice. And then last year against Baltimore, 5 innings, 2 hits, only allowed 1 run. The play I will begin to the window on. I like the Cleveland Guardians tomorrow, minus the $1.20. One more game I want to dive into. Again, quickly, I like to subscribe. New York Mets, can they end the losing streak? They're at the Chicago Cubs. Now the Cubs are laying $1.22 plus 102 to come back on the Mets. 68% of the ticket count, 64% of the handles on the Cubbies. 32% of the ticket count, 36% of the handle on the Mets. 8.5 is your total. Now ticket counts around 50-50, 54% over, 46% under, but 85% of the handle going to the over. 15% of the handle going to the under in this one. Now your pitching matchup as the Cubs got on top of the Mets again on Saturday 4-2. That now brings the losing streak to 10 straight here for the Mets. Absolutely incredible. I actually played them and gave them out Saturday with egg on my face on that one. Now the Mets, they're going to try with David Peterson, but his last 3 starts, 5 runs, 4 runs. In his only start against the Cubs last year, he gave up 5 runs. But Javier Assad is going to get called for the Cubs. And while his first outing only gave up, didn't give up a run, and he only gave up 1 hit in 5 2/3. His last start against the Phillies, he went 4 1/3, 11 hits, 9 runs, all of them earned there. When I look at this game, I would hate to get off of the Mets, and then they end up winning. They've burnt me 3 of their last 6 games. I've tried to take them. I like the Mets here, plus the money to get home on Sunday. RJ Cash, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trends, information to help you with your handicap. Whether you fade or follow, hope you win your bet. God bless and happy handicap.